sip of that Waco Kool-Aid.
Joe Greene in Studio B, welcoming Andrew Duhon for his first visit to Studio B.
First time.
Yeah, our session's made possible by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. You want to launch into a song to start things off?
I'll play a song.
All right.
This is called Girl from Plaquemine. Goes like. I remember that one-bedroom shack of mine. Me and that girl from Plaquemine. Take a Sunday drive to Vacherie for a six-pack and a daiquiri, 'cause I can't sell it till the parish line. Stop by the levee for a tank of gas, while the bridge was up to let the tugboat pass. My cardboard cutout fleur-de-lis, and hadn't yet occurred to me that the good times don't last. Now we were just having fun, couple Louisiana kids, man, we were so young. Love was the last thing on our minds. There's some words that get away, you forget about in time. Then there's that girl from Plaquemine. Buy you drinking on a late night, found a paddle boat that we could untie, already sideways from the sipping, but she jumped out skinny dipping. Well, come on, girl, now don't test my pride. Soaked and shivering in the sunrise, boats going out for the day, we were coming in for the night. Wherever she might be today, hope she's doing okay. I hope she found a way to get dry. Now we were just having fun, couple Louisiana kids, man, we were so young. Love was the last thing on our minds. There's some words that get away, you forget about in time. Then there's that girl from Plaquemine. Now we were just having fun, couple Louisiana kids, man, we were so young. Love was the last thing on her mind. There's some words that get away, you forget about in time. Then there's that girl from Plaquemine. I remember that one-bedroom shack of mine. Me and that girl from Plaquemine.
Andrew Duhon live here in Studio B today. Man, that song really evokes memories, at least for me it does, of much younger days.
Sure.
But I'm sure that's, what you had in mind when you composed that song.
Indeed, summer days of old is what it feels like to me,
And that location, tell us about the location in that song.
Plaquemine's parish is in Louisiana. I think some of the memories to me are from Baton Rouge days, just going to the state college because it was free at the time. And, I remember that you did have to cross over the bridge on Sundays if you wanted a daiquiri, real thing. I think it's a conglomerate of memories, seeing that the bridge is up and so you stop for gas. Very, real thing when you live along the canals and the rivers down south in Louisiana. And you know, the feeling of being carefree, young, with a lady friend, you know, that I love the element of maybe just one of those memories sticking with you longer than the rest of them, right? And which makes you second guess leaving it behind. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's what that one's about.
Yeah, and you know that's pretty representative, I guess, of a lot of your writing on the Parish record, the new album. You know, a lot of it refers to what your life traveling around, playing for everyone, and then returning back to your home area of Louisiana. You're from New Orleans, pretty much, right? That's
right. Grew up in the burb there. Metairie is what it's called, but
yeah,
New Orleans area, and it was probably junior high when I started wandering around, you know, the French Quarter and finding my way to the shady side of the street and figuring out that it's a pretty special place to be, you know.
And this isn't your first record, of course, but this is your first visit to Studio B. Would you mind introducing your co-conspirators today?
Absolutely. On the big old bass, big stand-up bass, that's Miles Weeks, y'all. Give it up for Miles Weeks.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mom.
Jim Kolacek on them drums, y'all, on the pots and pans. Look at him back there.
And he has a vocal mic. You know, a lot of times the drummers are stuck back there and they can't say anything to it.
Yeah, we give him a voice every now and again. We give him a voice. No, it's one of the things that feels special about touring with this particular trio, and we have been for, 6, 7, 8 years, not sure. But the three-part harmony piece is a nice piece to be bringing around. And as we like to say, then we get to stay small and keep it all. There you are.
Yeah. Well, you're here with us, and I appreciate you coming in today ahead of your performance tonight at the Gray Eagle.
That's right. Yeah, we love the Gray Eagle. Glad to be heading back. I think we've already, if I remember right, I think we've already sold more tickets to this show than we have so far, and I think that's due to this new record coming out and having a little fresh fuel in the tank that way.
Yeah.
But we're on a long one, and we're on our way back home. It was New Orleans to Maine and back. It was this tour. It's the full month of May, essentially. We'll be back home June 2nd. But we've only got a handful of shows left, and we just drove down from Jersey, was our last show. So, you know, up in New England was the last one, and now we've made it back to
little culture shock to North Carolina.
That's exactly right.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I mean going to Asheville. I mean that's there's plenty of culture there, right? Gray Eagle, and then I think what are you in Georgia on Saturday night on your way back down somewhere?
Oh boy, let's see.
Macon.
Yeah, that sounds right. Macon, Georgia.
Yeah.
Grant's Lounge, another old historic spot we like to play.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah. So, response to you at the Spring Skunk Festival. I've heard great things from people who got to attend.
Good.
That I have to live vicariously through.
Yeah. Man, that was awesome. I mean, they're bringing us in on the shanty golf cart, you know, with our gear, and we're riding through. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's a beautiful space in the woods just for this kind of music, and folks finding their way into that little space in the woods to hear it. It's a special place, and I didn't know much about what we were getting into, but I hope that ain't the last time we do it.
Well, we hope that as well, and I think that appearance has helped to even make listeners more aware of you here in our listening region. So
that's the aim.
Win-win, right?
That's right. Yeah.